Honestly, sometimes Meshano makes whack substitutions. Sometimes he makes substitution as if he needs to rub the ego of the players. He owes them playing time. You can keep a player on the bench for 90 minutes as long as you get the results you want on the pitch. You don't make substitutions because you need to give them playing time. This was Palmeiras. By standard, Palmeiras is better than Miami. In fact, in that game, Palmeiras would have gotten 1 or 2 goals. It was a miracle that, at that moment, Miami were 2 goals up. They took their chances and they were 2 goals up. The fact that you took off Sejova was even a mistake. You took off Sejova and brought in Jordi Alba. I didn't like that substitution. It was okay for bringing in, Jordi Alba, but taking off Sejova was just uncalled for. And then you went on to take off Redondo after the injury, and you made 2 extra substitutions. 6 minutes later, we conceded. Your substitution sometimes does not add up. The timing, you understood the atmosphere of the game. This was an intensive match. The match was really, really intense. Palmeiras were trying their best to score. Even from minute 1, they have been trying. Now we are up against PSG. Oh, PSG. Wahala. But anyways, honestly, I never expected this, kind of performance from Inter Miami. Miami impressed me. See, Miami has done everything possible to make sure they make it to round of 16, and they did. Even though we wanted them to square up against Botafogo instead of PSG, but right now it is PSG, and we don't care about the results we are going to see after that match. Whatever we see, we will take. At this point, I am just impressed that Miami are in the round of 16. Messi in his entire career has never been eliminated in the round of 16, and he has kept that clean sheet. He has kept it. At no point were we even hoping that Miami were going to get to the round of 16, but look at them. They are in the round of 16. So it is something to be happy about. We weren't happy that, after Miami went 2 goals up, they bottled it. They even almost lost the match, if not for, that 9-minute save by Ostari. So it was a good game for Miami, aside from the fact that I felt the substitutions from Meshano were not really necessary. At that point, it was just a little bit too early or too quick. And then bringing in three players at the same time did not actually help the game. Substituting Redondo was okay, but then the 2 extra substitutions was really not okay. Even when they got into the game, they looked rusty because the game was really, really intensive. It was an intense match, and they looked tired. Coupled with the old legs that were there, there were just no difference. So it was really a nice game, and I love the fact that Miami actually qualified for the round of 16. At least they are one of the 16 best teams in the world. Inter Miami, they have made history for MLS and themselves as well. They are better than ATM and every other team that will be eliminated in this competition. So kudos to Miami and kudos to Messi. They would have handed him a perfect birthday gift, but 2-2 was actually okay. And right now, Miami has booked a spot against PSG in the round of 16. Let's see how it goes. Thank you.